My motion today is the need for the Minister for Transport, Tourism and Sport, or in this case your good self, to outline the available structures and funding sources available to support a new emerging group called the Oranmore Mary Coastal Search Unit, whose purpose it is to search for missing persons that have fallen into the water in Galway City, and sadly many who have lost their lives. And in the area where I live, sadly the bodies do emerge. So just to say, Minister, the extent of this is it's quite unbelievable. On average, there's 8 to 9 bodies found a year along the coastal area of Oranmore and Mary and Renville. It's, I guess, the nature of science and the nature of tides where the bodies tend to come up. But look at, we've had, you'll know from the media that we've all been touched recently by the sad death of young Michael Bugler from Innis, and who, after about 21 days, was found in our local area. This touched everybody. The local community in our area, we had an average 300 volunteers a day, Minister. People from Galway and Innis, where he was from, coming together and congregating in Calasanctions College, which we were lucky to have because it was the Christmas period, and Oranmore Community Centre. But we wouldn't always have that type of space because it just tied in with Christmas. There's a backdrop to this. Sadly, another young man from my own local parish, Donald Green, passed away tragically earlier in the year. He was from the area, but he died in Cavan. And again, we all saw that our community moved up to Cavan, and we saw how the local community in Cavan came out there. But you know what has come out of this, Minister? It's real strong volunteer spirit that we need to be better organised. The Gardaí have let us know that and the RNLI, the lifeboats, that they are often searching for people on their own. So it's a very clear wish has come out now, Minister, that we need at least 60 trained volunteers. 60 trained volunteers that will be able to cope with, for example, finding a body. We'll have the appropriate training. We'll have the appropriate clothing. Because so many people come along, and it's all with goodwill. We would never stop them, and we can't stop them. But we need trained leaders in each of the search zones. We've worked out, Minister, that there's 16 search zones from Galway City right down to North Clare, right on the coastal area there. And we thought we're giving leadership here, and locally we can cover at least 8 of those. The Gardaí and the RNLI have met with us, our new group. They're absolutely delighted with this offer of help. They say they need greater support. We are looking for very basic funding to get started, probably up to €10,000 to train 60 volunteers. It's estimated that it'll be about €100 each. For proper clothing, high-vis vests, boots, to have a supply of them, just to have the prototype information sheets ready so that the right information can be distributed to all search volunteers before they commence their daily searches in future. I mean, isn't it unbelievable we're talking about this? Like, prevention obviously is the best cure, and that's another element of this. But it's a sad reality that many of our young people fall in, either accidentally or otherwise, in Galway City, around the Claddagh area there, and on the docks. So we're facing a reality here. This is the voice of the public reaching out to you, Minister. And I am deeply moved by this group. I'm part of this group, and I think this may be our last session here in Shannon during this term, and I think it would be a great way to end this term by getting your goodwill, and also by saying to me where we can actually find funding, and perhaps you can make a commitment to this yourself, Minister.